Kashmir is cradled in the Himalayas, under the crystal blue skies, against the background of snow-capped mountains. It is an oval plateau framed by three mighty ranges, the Karakoram, Sanskar and Pir Panjal. With an estimated elevation of 2,300 meters, Gurais Valley is situated in the northeast of Pakistan and at the extreme end of the famous Neelam Valley of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. This valley is both one of the prettiest places in the world and a hotspot of Kashmir, where peace has been elusive for decades. This valley includes 28 small villages and it is home to approximately 45,000 people. Unfortunately, Gurais has experienced little development due to the fears of Indian shelling. There is no mail or telephone service. People are dependent upon small hydropower plants producing little electrical energy. There are not many job opportunities available. Young men prefer going to other cities like Muzaffarabad or Islamabad in search of a job.
गुरेस नीलम वैली का जो दूर दराज तरीन इलाका है, यहाँ मौसम सरमा में जबकि बर्फ़ कोई 8, 10, 12 फुट 15 फुट तक भी पड़ जाती है, उस दौरान में हमें कम्युनिकेशन के हवाले से बहुत बड़ा मसला दरपेश होता है। उस वक़्त हमने अपने मरीज़ को उठा के यहाँ से कुछ 3 दिन पैदल चल के केल पहुँच जाते हैं। वहाँ से अपने मरीज़ को फिर बहुत महंगे दामों किराए पर गाड़ियाँ हायर करके कोई 150 किलोमीटर का अगला सफ़र तय करके अपने मरीज़ को वहाँ मुजफ्फराबाद पहुँचाना होता है।
The idea of a Pagosa Springs sister community in Pakistan originated in summer 2008 when 3 volunteers from Pakistan Relief visited Pagosa Springs, Colorado to work on Habitat for Humanity houses and to generally learn about the culture of rural USA. Pakistan Relief consists of young Pakistanis who donate their time and expertise to promote peace, prosperity and pleasure. To encourage cultural understanding, the Pagosa Springs Town Council and Mayor Ross Aragon adopted a proclamation recognizing Gurais as Pagosa Springs' sister community in Pakistan. This people-to-people grassroots approach using sister communities located in different countries is a unique and cost-effective approach for promoting world peace.
Oh, you're too good!
When Pagosans Jean and David Smith were visiting Pakistan in 2009, they met with the leaders of the Gurais Valley to assess the impact of the Sewing Skill Development Center and to determine the priority for possible future projects. These community leaders, 12 men, were unified in their wish to have better health care for their women.
यहाँ कोई लेडी डॉक्टर नहीं, यहाँ कोई मिडवाइफ भी इस तरह की मौजूद नहीं, कोई बड़ा अस्पताल नहीं, जच्चा बच्चा कोई सेंटर नहीं। हमारी अक्सर ख़वातीन की मौत सिर्फ इसी वजह से होती है कि यहाँ जच्चा बच्चा की कोई सेंटर की कोई सहूलत हमें मौजूद मैसर नहीं है।
Providing better health care to the Gurais Valley is a challenge because the valley is snowbound 4 to 6 months a year. During this time, there is little movement into or out of the valley, and residents have no means for dealing with health emergencies. To reduce the high rates of infant and mother mortality, 10 women living in different parts of the valley were sent to a hospital in Lahore for training as midwives. Midwifery training was made possible by Pakistan Relief using donations from Pagosans through the non-profit Connecting Pakistani and American Communities, CPAC, to cover their expenses. Over $11,000 was raised last summer in Pagosa Springs through a Pakistani dinner, carpet sales, and by donations from the Four Corners Folk Festival and many individuals. These funds were used to train 468 residents of the Gurais Valley in first aid and to provide 4 weeks of prenatal care training for 10 ladies. Most of the women had never traveled outside their villages, so the trip to Lahore was an eye-opening experience for both themselves and their families. This program has given them an opportunity to see the world beyond their valley. Although they have never been to Pagosa Springs, the ladies now know that there are some people living in a small mountain village in the US who are thoughtful and kind and share many of their same values.
मेरी एक वाइफ थी, बच्चे की पैदाइश की वजह से या इलाज बाल या न होने की वजह से उनकी डेथ हो गई। तो इसी तरह कई ऐसे मामले हो गए हैं। ये मेरी एक ही वाइफ नहीं बल्कि ये पूरे इलाके में काफ़ी इस तरह के हालात ख़राब हो गए, क्योंकि इलाज माल जब कोई मामला नहीं था। अपनी बच्ची लाहौर भेजी तालीम हासिल करने के लिए, माशाअल्लाह अल्लाह की मेहरबानी वो आई है, काफ़ी उसमें बड़ी होशियारी पाई गई है कि वाकई ये तालीम जो ऐसी चीज़ है।
To qualify for midwifery training, the ladies had to have completed the 10th grade. They were so determined to obtain a high school education that they went against the local custom and attended boys' schools. The Gurais residents had another surprise when children at Community United Methodist Church, under the supervision of Janet Rainey, sent a box containing photos, colouring books, crayons, paintings, toys and storybooks to the children in Gurais. These gifts showed the children of Gurais what the children in Pagosa Springs looked like and a little about their lives. In addition to these simple gestures of friendship, 3 sewing skill centres and 2 computer centres have also been established in the Gurais Valley.
मेरी तरफ से आप के तमाम नौजवान जो आपके साथ इस कार्य खैर में हिस्सा ले रहे हैं, मैं सबसे पहले आपका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं कि आपने वादी गुरेस को याद किया और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हमारी ख्वाहिशात को अल्लाह के फजल व करम से आपने पूरी करके दिखाया।
These efforts demonstrated how 2 small mountain communities located on opposite sides of the world can come to know and understand each other. This is a different story, tales of a different kind of intersection of cultures, a story of the crossing of false boundaries and construction of a bridge based on the fact that, regardless of race, age, gender and religious belief, most of us are very much alike. We see the sun rise and set. We know not the measure of our days. We value the same things, desire the same basic securities. Those of us who do not share this common feature are a very small minority whose acts, however horrible and dramatic, do not represent the majority in Pakistan or the USA. Thankfully, there are non-violent ways to solve problems, gentle ways, productive ways, positive ways.
Chaliye?
Yes.
Let those who advocate terror and harm come to their deserved ends, either states or individuals. But let those who desire peace find each other wherever they are and create a better world. One letter, one sewing machine, one computer at a time.